Oh, we got some big upgrades coming. Wolfpack, we are on episode 119 of the daily vlog. How are you all doing? Today, I wanted to tell you all about a quick little, it's not going to be quick, but it's not going to be easy either. We know what happens when we say things are going to be easy. So when I first moved into the studio 3 years ago, this wall actually had really old wooden panels. We tore them down and then we added on this drywall. Like a whole family and I, we jumped in. The floor is new, the ceiling's new, like everything you see here, we added in by hand. And then this drywall, I've never been truly happy with because initially I wanted these wooden panels, but they were just so expensive back then. I mean, they still are now, but they were so expensive. And I was like, this is out of budget. I'm already doing everything else in the studio. Let's just paint it a solid color and call it a day. And that's why it ended up being a dark blue. So the first couple of videos I had was just dark blue and I just had some LED light stands, but then it felt so plain. And I'm like, I'm not really happy with this blue, and I actually use a black background a lot to do a lot of the commercials, so then I painted it black, and if you look more over on this side, you'll see how there's still a snippet of blue over there in the corner. I added on another board game shelf, which by the way, 2 of them have been removed now because it's too much bulk in here, and don't worry, the games haven't been diminished. They actually have this whole top of the shelf, so now the entire top of the shelf I have space for because I moved all my gear into the garage, things I don't use on a daily basis anyway. So now fast forward to today, after this black background, let me just show you how bad it is. Now if you look closely, I did not do a good sanding job. You can see so many imperfections, but I'm not very hands-on or interested in doing a lot of house renovation type things. So like see this is terrible. And then I even have holes and stuff that I covered with tape because I can't find my old paint anymore. So it's not the best wall right now. It's not in the best shape right now, so I figured, you know what, it is time for an upgrade, and that's what we're gonna open today. Not everything's here, but some of it. Whoa, these look so good in person. They look way better in person. Also kind of smells like fish. Should I be worried? Wow! I know some of you may be asking or saying, Tim, why don't you just build your own slat walls? I did. And I didn't like it. So all of this I did by hand, one by one. It just, I don't know, it doesn't hit the same versus like professional work. I'm not a professional when it comes to this stuff. It's fine, it does a job, and there's a lot of stuff I can hide in camera in terms of the imperfections, but overall, am I happy with it? No. So that's why I probably never even end up filming in this corner too much. But now we get some really nice ones. Now these are going to be installed vertically. Oh my god, they're like an inch away from the ceiling. Let me not break this before I even start installing. Okay, but I wanted to show you a close-up look. Okay, what's really cool about these slats? So these are slats I wanted when we first moved here, and it's taken me 3 to 4 years to finally upgrade to this. Now these aren't just normal slats, they actually have acoustic panels, so it's supposed to help with a lot of the reduction in echo. There is a little bit of echo in my room. Honestly, I think only I can hear it because no one has ever complained about it. Like half a wall of this should eliminate a lot of that echo. And on top of that, it's supposed to be fairly straightforward to install because you just put it up along the wall, you take down the molding, and then you just put the drywall screws in there and it's done. So it's supposed to be a straightforward installation. Now what's also really exciting was that I measured it out and I thought I would have to cut it, but in reality, this can actually stand up straight to the ceiling. So this must be a standardized set for US homes, which is cool because then all I would have to do technically is just take off the molding a little bit and then I'm able to just anchor this on. Slats on this wall is to also help with the noise. And then there are also holes here for when I removed the bookshelf, the board game shelf. So I need to cover that up and do some putty there. And then also when we film, we always get corner pieces. So the last thing I want is to not have a seamless integration between these two. So that's why I'm covering up this wall, and then everything that you see in black is gonna be covered up. If I really like it, which right now I kind of really do, if I really like it, I'm just gonna cover up the entire wall and just temporarily move that bookcase out so that way it's not just black and blue and the wooden flat stuff over here. It would just be wooden slats, nice and clean, a lot more professional looking. And if you're wondering about these paper rolls, I'm definitely gonna bring that down and I'm going to mount some like a railing type of thing, like curtains like this, but then it's gonna be right in the corner and I can just pull the curtains straight through this backdrop. That way, if I need a black background, I can have that through curtains. Last exciting thing is that if you ordered 5 panels or something, they had this Labor Day special where you could also get some free LED lighting too. So there is gonna be some strip lighting, just 2 lights that are going through the slats, and I'm probably gonna put them in that corner over here, because this seems to be the darkest corner when it comes to filming. So I'm gonna put maybe 2 there in that corner, and it helps light up that part a little bit. And then lastly, it's not just gonna be wooden slats. I need to figure out what I wanna mount on top of it. I thought about shelves at first, but it's kind of dangerous since we're sitting in a chair right in front of it with a table. So when you get up, I don't want people to hit their heads and shoulders, and that'd be kind of dangerous. So something flat, maybe some photo frames or like high shelves. I have to test it out with the main angle and bring the table over here and bring my camera to see how the angle looks overall. I'll be working on this steadily. It might just be like a one-day project or something, but I can't do this yet until I finish up those gameplays, just in case I need to finish up some black background stuff. And then the last thing I wanted to mention to you, because this is coming, after all these years filming here, the main angle look is changing. So I'm gonna swap out all of this. I think I'm gonna leave all the paint and everything the same. I still love the white and black. I think I'm just gonna change out the frames and just switch out the layout. So this is a less drastic change as of the time of this recording, and this will probably happen during the holidays by the time I finish up the wooden panels over there. I wanted to do the wooden one first because we are filming some more gameplays, and I'm like, this is exciting times when I can do more gameplays here. Let's step it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more polished versus a solid black background. So with that said, thank you all so much for joining me on this journey as we continue to upgrade the YouTube studio. I'm excited to show you all the final result very soon. If you made it to the very end, go in and comment easy, because I don't believe in jinxes. It's gonna be easy installation. Trust me, I'll bring you all along when we do install it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.